Hi guys. Sorry I'm not as upbeat as usual. Welcome to episode 16 of Feed the Beast with Pudge. I'm as always Pudge. And there's a reason I'm so down and out. That reason is, well, let's talk a little bit. Feed the Beast mod pack, which we enjoy, which we have been enjoying for quite a while here now. 15 episodes worth, now 16. Has always been for those episodes in beta form. Now, because of that, we expected some changes, but we also expected that when those changes happened, the world that we have created so far, as you see around you, would stay the same, would be able to be upheld within those changes. Well, from what I've read, stuff is changing, which is fine. Change isn't always bad. We like change. But there is some talk about how worlds created in the beta, while they still may work, they still may be okay, they may not be great, and it is highly recommended that a new world is started. So, what does that mean? That means that, well, this is what I'm going to try to do. Whenever these changes happen, which sounds like it's going to be this weekend sometime, so this weekend before the Christmas stuff all happens, they are going to be out of beta, and they're going to be adding, from what it sounds like, Redstone 2, which we've actually been hoping for. They have a lot of cool stuff in that. Equivalent exchange, another thing we're kind of, hoping for. They're going to add a lot of new stuff as well. Yeah, they're being added in, and while that's not the biggest deal, because of all of that, there's some stuff that, as far as item IDs and different things go, they're gonna be kind of switched around. So, what does that mean? That means once the updates happen, we get everything updated here. Things might not look the same, things might not act the same. From what I've heard, or from what I've read, I shouldn't say not heard. Oh, excuse me. It doesn't. It depending on how much you've done, it could be possible for you to save the world that you already have. So, what I am going to do is I am going to, once all these changes happen, and once everything is updated on my end, I am going to come on here, off camera, play around a little bit. I am then going to make an executive decision on whether or not what we have now can be saved, or whether a new world is in order. I will say right now, I don't want a new world. I like the world that we currently have. I think it is beautiful. The spot we have is nice. What I've started here, I thoroughly enjoy. And at the same time, if we start a new world, I feel like things might get repetitive, almost, in a sense. Where, hey, episode 1 of season 2 or whatever, we're going to build a macerator. Well, we've already done that in this episode. Or we're going to build a furnace. Or we're going to build a centrifuge. Or we're going to build this. I don't want to do that because, like, as I said, it feels repetitive. So, I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that this world that we currently have stays as is, with whatever they add in the, I don't even know what they're calling I don't even know if they're calling it a full release or what. I don't know. So that is what's going to happen as of right now. Once again, I don't want to start a new world, to be honest with you. I like the one we have. We've come a long way, I think, in 15, 16 episodes. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I kind of like what we have right here. But at the same time, hello, at the same time, if it comes to that, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, had my vent up. At the same time, if we have to start a new world, we'll make the best of it, and I will try my hardest to make sure it is not repetitive, or yeah. I'm just afraid that things will need to be done, and I'll have to catch up 16 episodes worth before I throw out my first episode. I don't want to do that. There's a lot of stuff I can probably do in between that I didn't show in my first few episodes that I could show. So I ran out of coal coke. Not that it matters, but it might. So in the meantime, I don't want to start anything majorly new. Mostly just because it is the holiday season. I have family in town, I have in-laws and whatnot, and I have no idea where and when I'm going to be able to get on time. I don't know. So, yeah, and the other thing is there may come a point where I have to restart this whole thing. So at that point, it's just not worth me doing anything new. As of right now, I'm going to treat it like I will be able to keep this world, and nothing will change, and we'll be right back here in a couple days. But that might not be the case. So anything we do from here on out is going to be minor things. Mostly what I'll be doing is fixing up this place. I'm not going to be building any new machines. I'm not going to be mining anything that seems like it could be used. Mostly like stuff like rubies are much more used in red power. I think silver is another thing that's used a lot more in like red power and equivalent exchange. EE3, I guess, or what it goes by. Yeah, I'm not going to build any of those types of things just because I don't want to have to build it and then it ends up being all for naught. So in the meantime, just a quick little thing that I'm going to do. I've been kind of looking at it. As I say, I'm not going to build any more machines. I'm going to build a machine. But it's quick. One of the main reasons I did this, which we got quite a few things. That coal coke did not last long. I hate to see what regular coal looks like. I don't have a regular coal on me. But we're going to build this guy, mining drill. So what do we need? Steel, which is one of the reasons why we built that guy. We need steel. We need a battery, and we need something in here, which, like I said, I think like some of these things are used better in some of these other mods. There's a lot of fold over in there. But anyways, one of the main things is the electric circuit, which I made. So I mostly did this just because I kind of want to see how efficient it is and if it works well. Can I power this thing up in here? I can. Alright, good. It only has 10,000 EU, so that's what kind of... Now, there is that version, and then there's the diamond drill version. I almost want to just make the diamond drill version, just because it's like, well, I want to do it. And if I have to start a new world, oh well, I used a couple diamonds. No skin off my back because I'm starting a new world anyway. If I don't, it's like, oh well, I probably would have gotten to this point anyway. So, yeah, this is hard, guys. I don't want to leave this world. I don't want to do it. I like where we're at. Yeah, it's tough, but you know, what are you gonna do? Once again, we started this in beta, and yeah, it sucks. But like I said, I'm not gonna get. I don't want to be too pessimistic at this time because there still might be a chance. So, in any case, we did that. All we need is 3 diamonds to make it into a diamond pick, which I think will allow us to mine a few more things. So, valuable upgrade. Neat. Alright, so, yeah, you're good. Hello, Mr. Spider. You gonna attack me? No? I'll attack you. Bye. Alright, so let's go down here. Alright, get in here. Let's go test this guy out. How fast is he just on regular? He's about, I would say, a diamond pick with what? That's a lot actually of energy just for a few blocks. Well, let's see. So it was at 93.60. So 80 just for a cobblestone. It's at what? 92.80 now? Okay, so at least for those it doesn't change. Alright. Oh, that's good to know. So as of right, well, like I said, as of right now, I'm going to treat this world as if it will still be here in a few days, and nothing will change. That might not be the hello. That may not be the case. If it is, we will have a whole new introductory episode to the new world. We're going to start a new world if it comes to that. Once again, I don't want to, but if it is, we will make the best of it. We'll make a new world, and if that is the case, hopefully that new world is better than this one. Oh, my frame rate just dropped. Holy cow. Don't know what happened there. So, once again, I think this is going to be another short episode. We're going to end it there. As I said, here, as a little ender, we're going to take out the quarry here since it's done. You don't need it anymore. Done. And I think if I take it out, this starts to break down. Yep. Look at that. So, what's good to know? I might be a little more, what's a good word? Not careful as I do some stuff here. So anyways, as I end this episode, I will give a heads up warning / this might be the last episode of this season. It might be. I don't want it to be, but it might be. Right now, it is. This is the second episode I recorded this day, because I recorded the first episode that you saw before, where I made the blast furnace. I recorded that this morning. This is in the evening of the same day. This is Friday. Yeah, and in between, I kind of read some stuff, and that's where I came to this conclusion. Saw some other people's videos that they were also talking about this. So I thought I'd give you a heads up. In any case, once again, this may be the last episode, Mostly because, yeah, I could probably do one or two more in between, but since it's the holiday season, I have family in town. I don't know when I'm going to be able to record another video. It might end up happening after... Ooh, squeaky chair. It might end up happening after this weekend. I don't know. So, but if it ends up that we can keep this world, we're going to have a celebration of a 17th episode or 18th episode. If I can get another one in, I might do another one before any of this is decided. But yeah, once again, guys, thank you for watching. We hope that we can keep this world. I like this world. I like the area. Once again, I've said it probably a dozen times just in this episode alone. I'll say it to myself when this episode is over. So, hopefully this isn't the last episode of this season, but if it is, season 2, New World, will be hopefully much better, if, well, as good, at least, if not much better than this one. But like I said, I don't know how we can top this area, but we'll find something if it comes to that. But in any case, thank you guys for joining me. Hopefully this is not the end of the season, and we will see you next time, whether in this world or the next. Alright, bye.